Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. Glad to have you join us. While people are bringing up names, or while the show's bringing up names, just take a few minutes. If anyone is interested in a private reading, give me a call after the show. Also, I do have gift certificates available if anyone is interested for readings. So, hi, Kayla. And Carol, Alyssa. Um, just to let you know, guys, we are trying really, really hard to get things up and moving with this. We're not real successful here, but we're trying. If anyone has any, please let us know, okay? As always, I will get to as many people as I can. However, I can't guarantee readings for everyone. These are not done by my choice. It's by spirit that comes in for me. Those are the ones that I go to. So just so that you're aware of it. Um, is it Maylee M? How are you? Maylee, I have to cut short what I'm doing here because this woman is very intent on saying hello to you. And she's saying, I miss you, but I'm okay. I feel like a mother or a mother vibration with her. If it's not your physical mother, it's someone that you thought of like a mother when she was here, a large woman. Um, but she's so, I mean, she's in spirit and she's so full of life and happiness and just good feelings. It's like it's someone that you really cared a great deal about, that you always, she's saying you always came to her when you had problems. And she just wants you to know that she's still there and she's still here for you. You just need to believe that and know that. Wow. She's really happy that you're here. She's saying she finally got a chance to say hello. She's also talking about, Mayla, you've been having problems with your back because she's saying you need to get that taken care of. Something is going on that really needs to be checked on a medical level. Please understand, folks, I am not a medical person by any stretch, but this woman, Maylee, is talking about she had similar problems when she was your age, but she's saying you don't have to deal with that. You just need to get it taken care of. Don't be stubborn like I was. Okay? And I'll leave that now, or for now. God bless. On Friday nights here in St. Johnsville, we do have open circle for anyone that is willing or would like to join us. If you've never sat in an open circle before, your first time is absolutely free. Please come on in. It's a wonderful, positive exchange of energy between ourselves and spirit. And you are guaranteed a message either from myself giving the messages or one of the other many qualified mediums that I have that sit with us. Um, it's always a wonderful experience. So please, please join us. Okay? All right. Patricia Laux. Um, Patricia, was your husband um, kind of the life of the party man? Because there's a man here. It's like he actually comes in, Patricia, laughing. And it's like he had that ability to make people laugh when he was here in this physical world. He's talking about, he said, you used to get upset with him and tell him to hush or to quiet down. He says he used to embarrass you on purpose. I hope I'm getting this right because he's being real adamant about this. And it's like I want to laugh as I'm working with his vibration. Just a lot of love. And he wants you to know he's well, he's okay. And he's saying it's not so bad where he's at. Just so you're aware of it, okay? I'll leave that for now. And there's just something different that you used to do at Christmas time that used to kind of irritate him. He's saying, just go for it now. It's perfectly okay. Hope that makes sense. God bless. And I'll leave that with you. All right. Hi, Laura. Okay. We do have, like I said, open circle on Friday nights. Up in the chat, there's a place for donations if anyone is willing or would like to. We've had many people asking if they could donate to the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment. That's what that link is for. please understand that your getting a reading here has no bearing whatsoever to do on um, any donation that's made. These shows, this one and our Tuesday night show on Facebook Live, are free. It's my give back to Spirit for the work that they do fit for me and with me to help me touch a lot of people and to get through. Just, I love doing this work, but it is work, folks. Okay. Also, just to let everyone know, some people have been questioning, they've been getting from Michelle Forsey. Please understand that Michelle is the administrator for these 2 pages. She is the one that does all the work. So you might, if you get a friend request from her, know that it's for the show. Okay, she's not some stranger, and she's not a wingnut. She's my business partner, and we work good together when I listen to her. Okay, I'm not always real good at listening either. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Lori Burke. You're welcome. But there's a young boy that comes in for you. He's all excited. He loved Christmas. I don't know that this is someone that you would know. Wow, this is strange. But he likes to come in and he likes to visit and he likes to be with your family. He's saying you're a lot like his family used to be. And that's not all that strange or that unusual, folks, because it does happen from time to time. But just Lori, just know that he's here. You'll be more aware of him at Christmas time when the ornaments start swinging for no apparent reason. He loved to play with Christmas trees. He loved to get them going. I don't know what that's all about, but just know that it's there, okay? God bless. Thank you. All right. You have to excuse me, folks. I still have a cold. It's not as bad as it was last night. Thank you to Dayquil, as it were. All right. Well, there's a man that comes in and I'm hearing singing. It's kind of like old Gaelic style singing. I'm not sure who he's here for. This is not a familiar vibration. Most vibrations, when they come in on a very familiar almost feeling with me. And I just, okay. I'm still here, folks, just waiting, just trying to figure out who this is for. All right. Olivia? Is it Bosbert? I'm not sure on the pronunciation. I don't mean to murder names here, folks. I really don't. It's hard sometimes, so. Okay. Olivia, this man comes in, and I'm hearing another. Hold on for a second, folks. No, I just needed the time on. All right, Olivia, this man comes in, and I'm hearing songs, but it's like old Gaelic style songs. Every week, every Wednesday night, these dogs start. Sorry. Okay. I don't know if Gaelic or Gaelic. I don't want to even say Celtic. I want to say Gaelic, which would be Irish or possibly Scottish descent. There's a man that comes in. Have you been? Olivia, there might be a reason for that. I just don't know it yet. Okay. I don't feel this is someone that you knew, but I feel someone of the heart. Like eons ago, you knew this man. And it's like he's just waiting for his opportunity to come back into your life or you back into his. Wow, that's really strange. Anyway, he's here with a greeting, a very formal, very proper type greeting for you. And he's saying He looks forward to the day when you meet again. I don't know. I guess we all need a little mystery in our life sometimes, folks. But just so you know, that's the way it is. All right. God bless, Olivia. I'm sorry I couldn't be more forthright than that. It's the way it comes in. Okay. All right. Joan Sullivan. Joan, how are you? There's an older woman that comes through, a big woman. She's very stern, very strict. She's been in spirit a good long time. Would you know the name Mary? Because I'm hearing that name with her, Joan, and I'm not sure why. I've said before a million times, folks, I rarely get names, but I'm hearing a name like Mary with her. Okay, she's coming in and she's saying that strictness wasn't always. She didn't want to be mean or she didn't want to be strict, but she had to because no one else would be. All right. It was like she was trying to be the mom, the grandmom, everything all at once to everybody. Anyway, Joan, she's talking about children around you. She's saying that things she's saying things need to be made right in your life. Something to do with children. I don't know what that involves. She's saying that you do. It's going to be okay. Just follow your heart and follow your instincts. You know what you need to do. The answers will come through as you're looking for them. Okay? All right. God bless. Thank you. And Lori, yes, dogs do sense spirit very much. A lot of times, we try to have a quiet evening. It doesn't always work because the dogs are going nuts, and that's usually when I have to work. So that can be a little difficult sometimes. We're trying to get them to behave now. All right. Brenda Lynn, was your son tall and lean? I mean, almost to the point of being too thin? Because there's a young man that comes in like that here. Okay, Brenda, he wants you to know he's okay. He's saying it's not so bad over here. He's enjoying himself, and he's saying he's learning a lot. And he laughs. He's saying things that he didn't want to learn when he was here. Now he's anxious to learn, or he's excited to learn, Brenda. And it's really important. He's saying it's really important that you know that it wasn't wasted breath. It wasn't wasted time on your part. And no, he resented it when he was here in the physical world, but he's saying now he understands and he appreciates all that you did for him when he was in the physical world. Tremendous amount of love, and I want to say a great deal of respect coming through for you. He's saying a lot of people didn't understand. A lot of people gave you grief about it, the way that you handled him or handled the situation, but he's saying it's okay. I know it's okay, Mom. You and I, we had our own kind of team going on, and it's okay. All right, Brenda, I'll leave that with you with a big. He keeps showing me this Christmas wreath and a big Christmas hug. Okay, God bless. Remember him at the holiday. He's saying that's the only thing he could ask for is just have someone remember him with something good to say. Is how his exact words are. I hope someone can remember me with something good to say. I hope that makes sense. God bless. All right. Emily Moore. There's a woman that comes in for you and she's literally with her finger like this. Have you been Oh well. Okay, here I go. I'm getting in trouble. Emily, have you been up to something? because she wants you to know that she's watching you. This isn't a Santa Claus type thing, guys. This woman, she's smiling and she's saying, I know what you're up to, Emily. I know what you're up to, and you just better stop while you're ahead. She's telling me, you know what this is. It's being done with light and with laughter. So I don't believe it's anything bad or anything wrong. I just believe it's something that um, you like to play pranks or something because, or you love to make people laugh or to have like a get up there. Okay. It involves some younger people, just so that you know. And she's saying, I'm watching. Just be careful. All right. It's nothing bad. It's something playful, something. She's saying it's something like what she would have done when she was here. It's like playing a prank on some kids. It has to do with Christmas. So she's just enjoy it. Have fun with it, roll with it, and just know that she's with you all the way. Okay? God bless. And probably, if some of these messages don't make sense, folks, it's not unusual for 2 hours from now, it's going to make perfect sense and you'll know exactly what we were talking about. We can always use the positive feedback on the shows, even if it's like a week later. Um, we are trying to build something here. So, by the way, anyone that shares these videos with their friends, with whomever, every time you share, it goes into the feed. And when we checked it afterwards, when the show is over with, for every single time that you share the video, this video tonight, your name will be put into a drawing for a free reading for the last Wednesday of the month, and that'll be between Christmas and New Year's. So that'll be a great time to get a free reading. So please share it, get people to notice us, and get as many people as you can just to subscribe to this channel. We're trying to build something here for the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment, and we need help. So I'd appreciate any and all help that you could give to us. Thank you. All right. No, Emily, I don't think you're the Grinch, but it's like you're playing a trick. This woman said she used to do stuff like that when she was here. So just have fun with it. It's just because it is funny. I don't know what it is, but it's funny. I want to laugh. I want to giggle like a little kid myself. So I'll let that go. All right. Got it. All right. Oh. Janine, is it Janine Lott? Janine, I'm running. There's someone here, and it's like I'm running, but I'm running towards something. Wow, what is this, folks? Janine, there's a man here, and it's like he's pulling my hand, pulling your hand along, and he's running, and he's trying to catch something, trying to get something done. I feel, I'm not sure who this is, but I feel love from him, but I also feel very anxious. It's like he wants something to happen real soon, real fast. Janine, do you have any idea who we're talking about here? I don't believe he's been in spirit a great deal of time. It's not like he's been there for 20 years, maybe a year or two, because I feel he's new to um, this whole thing of coming in like this for a reading. He's very, very much saying, "Hey, I need help here. I need to tell her. I need to talk to her." I feel very brotherly with his vibration. If it wasn't your physical brother, it's someone that was like a brother to you. Okay. Anyway, Janine, just know that he's here. He's trying to help you in the best way he knows how. And but you still call the shots. You can say, slow down, we're going too fast. And this is connecting with family, connecting with people that has needed to be done for a long time. Just go slowly, slow him down a little bit. It's okay to do that. And just, I want to say talk to him the same as you would talk to anybody else sitting in front of you. He will listen. It's really important that he does. Okay? All right. God bless. All right. Is it Mary Reckmeyer? Hi, Mary. Just as your name came up in the feed, I have someone tapping me on the shoulder saying, that's her. That's her. Mary, I'm not seeing this person. I'm hearing an older man's voice with this. Would you know who I'm talking about? Normally when I see with my physical eyes, I see spirit. But Mary, I'm not being allowed for whatever reason to see him. I'm hearing that it's a deep baritone, an older man's voice. Okay. He's saying, tell her I love her. All right. He's saying, tell her I love her and tell her I still need her. Mary, have you been feeling like, how can I say this politely? I'm not sure how. But I want to say it's like you're feeling left out or feeling all alone because he wants you to know that you're not. He loves you very much. And he's saying he's with you as much as he can be. I want to say a father. No, this is more like a husband or someone that you cared about a great deal. Okay. And he's saying, you're not alone. I'm still here. It's just, I just don't have a body anymore that you can see. But he wants you to know that he's still with you a great deal. And there's tremendous love coming from him. And I want to say a lot of emotional support. He's saying he wasn't always here for you emotionally. He wasn't because he didn't know how to be here for you emotionally. But he does now. And he just wants you to know that support is there. I hope you understand that. And I don't mean to be evasive here, folks. I can only give it the way it's coming into me. And like I said, this man is not showing me his face. I'm just hearing a voice. So I'll leave that with you for now. Hopefully, if something else comes through, Mary, I'll let you know. Okay? Okay. Justina. Is it Justina Abeling? Justina, was your mom a little woman? I want to say little in stature, build. I mean, I'm fairly tall, average, but she's a lot littler than me. Okay? Justina, there's a little woman here, and all she's saying is tell her it's okay. You said your goodbyes before, long before it actually happened. She knows that. She loves you, and she wants you to stop feeling bad about that. That's really, really, really strong with her. She's saying that you need to know that it's okay. I'm not upset. Where I am now, I can understand a lot more and I can see a lot more. But wow, tremendous love coming from her. Just know that, okay? And she's not upset with you. She's not upset that you didn't have the physical goodbye because she's saying she's with you a lot now, more so than what she could have been in the physical world. Distance or something kept the two of you apart a great deal of the time. And she's saying, but that's not a problem anymore. I can come in whenever I want as long as you'll let me. All right, Justine, I hope that makes sense to you because wow, it's like, it's as a mother's love, it touches my heart because she's really sincere about this and really strong. It means a lot to her that you know that. Okay? I'll leave that. All right. Okay. Is it Carrie Battisti? Carrie, there's a young man that comes in and he keeps touching my face. He used to do this a lot to you when he was here. Like whenever he talked to you, he couldn't just come up and talk to you. He had to come up and he had to touch your face and he had to have more of a physical connection with you. Carrie, do you understand what I'm talking about or know who I'm talking about? Because I feel distance with him, but at the same time, I feel like there's love there, but it's very guarded from him. I don't know if it's in all honesty, I don't know if the guarded feeling is from you or from him. All right. Um, Possibly more from you because you weren't quite certain how to accept him, or he's saying you didn't always believe things when he told you when he was here in the physical world. But he's saying you can believe him now, that he cared a great deal. He had a hard time showing a lot of emotion or a lot of feelings when he was here. And that's the only regret that he has, that he wasn't forthcoming with you how he truly felt. He said it would have made a big difference for both of us. Christmas time was a hard time for him, and he had a tendency to become a recluse or to just to shy away from people. But know that he's here, he loves you, and he's saying, maybe in the coming weeks or what, we can get to know each other again, just on different terms. I feel this is someone you knew well. You didn't have a great deal of empathy or feelings for this man before he died. If anything, you were very guarded when he was around because you weren't quite sure how to accept him in your life. I feel nothing negative with him at all, um, at least not anymore. I feel like lessons have been learned, and it's okay to allow him into your energy or into your world now because he only has the best intentions. I hope that makes sense. All right, God bless. Thank you. Okay. Um, I'm drawn to this name because it's different. It's Oxtania Ox. Hello. All right. Wow. I wish I had another name to call you by because I feel really uncomfortable with that. I'm sorry. All right. There, there's a big man that comes in, and I mean big. Like I said, it's like if I were to stand and talk to him, I would have to push my head way back. I mean, just he's that tall in order to make eye contact with him. Would you know who I'm talking about? He's saying that there wasn't very many people like him in the world, so you should remember him. He says there's not many people like me around. Weren't then and there aren't now. I feel I want to use the term a gentle giant with him in the most respectful of ways. Because for as big and as gruff as he may have been, I feel something very soft and very loving with him. He's saying he wanted better things for you when he was here, but I'm not sure why, but he's saying, all right, he's saying he wanted better things for you when he was here, but he wasn't able to do it or to supply it or something along that level. And he's saying that's the only real regret he has. He's saying he wanted so much more for you. He was very, um, well, he wasn't capable of showing a lot of emotion or feeling or expressing that emotion. And I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind that, other than that he's saying that's not a problem anymore. And he just wants you to know that he loves you. And again, the only regret he has is that he couldn't do more for you like he wanted to. He just didn't know how or didn't know the proper method. And that's his word. So I'm not sure what it means. Okay, and I'm glad that you know who I'm talking about, maybe for the family, but he's talking for you in particular. He felt at the time, he felt a special connection with you, but did not know how to express it. And that's his regret. So just tell him hello, wish him well, and just know that he's going to be around a lot. But I get nothing negative with that. I feel like it's something he needs on a spiritual level, and you need as well. Just, just because. All right, I'll leave that. Thank you. Excuse me for 1 minute, folks. Okay. Leanne, is it Lewandowski? Leanne, there's a woman that comes in and she's literally doing this like, shh, you need to hush, you need to stop. There's something going on around you that she's saying that you need to stop. You're talking about or becoming involved in. Does this make sense to you? She's saying because you know that you shouldn't, but your curiosity has gotten the better of you again, is what she's saying. Wow. All right, come on. I need some more clarity here. All right, Leanne, she's saying that they need to work it out themselves. You need to hush. It'll be okay. They know what they have to do. They just have to do it. This is one time that you can't help. Usually, you're the fix it person in the family. It's like everyone comes to you to fix, and that's okay. But sometimes people need to be made to stand on their own and to fix it themselves. And I guess that's what she's trying. That's the point that she's trying to get across right now, Leanne. Um, I feel a lot of love, but more than that, I feel respect coming from her. She respected you a great deal. She respected what you brought to the table as far as your energy, your knowledge, your compassion. And she's saying, but right now, these two are using you. And you need to learn the difference of when someone is using you and when someone genuinely needs your help and will listen to what you have to say. Please understand that. I don't mean this to be a negative reading in any shape or form. I really don't. But she's adamant about the fact that you need to back away from this and let them work it out themselves. She's saying others that truly need you, you'll know because you'll feel it right here, right in your heart. But these two first are just, please listen, okay? God bless. And again, I don't mean it to sound negative in any way or disrespectful to anyone in your family, okay? God bless. Oh, thank you, Eric. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better tonight thanks to Dayquil. It works wonders. All right. Eric, just as I said your name, this man in a railroad hat comes in. Did you know anyone that had a thing for railroads? It's an older man, and I'm seeing a railroad hat with him. I don't know if he worked with the railroad or if he just had a passion for trains or model trains or something else. Do you know who I'm talking about? It would really help because he's just standing here and smiling at me, and it's like playing a guessing game. Okay. What I'm hearing is a dream of his was to ride the rails. That's the term he's using, was ride the rails. But he said there was always so much that had to be done and so much responsibility here. Okay, this is the man that's here. And he's saying that he can do those things now that he couldn't before, and he's having a good time. And he wants you to know, have no regrets. No, this I believe would be a grandfather feeling with him, Eric. And it's riding the rails. He's saying, you know, it's being metaphoric in the fact that it's like he doesn't want you to have any regrets about something that you're doing now out of necessity or you have to do, whether it's a job or responsibilities or whatever. He's saying don't regret it now. He says, because when you pass over, you'll be able to do all those things that you wanted to do. Look at me, I'm riding the rails now the way always dreamed of doing, but never could before. Um, I hope you can understand this message because he's adamant about it. He just wants you to know that, just go forward with your life. Just keep going the way you're supposed to go. Do the things that's expected of you, and you're going to come out on top. He's saying there's time to do all these other things. He says when you cross over, you'll have enough time. Okay? But for now, just do whatever it is you got to do. All right. God bless. I hope that helps. All right. Oh, wow. There's a group that just came in here. Give me a second, folks. All right. I'm not sure where this goes, folks, and it doesn't really happen too often. It is a group of people that are here that I feel that they crossed over at the same time. Some kind of an accident or something, but they all crossed at the same time. And someone is here tonight that would know who they are. And I'm not being shown who it is on the feed. I'm sorry. They just want you to know that they're well. They've been in spirit for a while. It's not like it's something new, but they want you to know that they're all well. They're doing okay. And that they stayed together. I wish I knew where this message went to, folks, on a one-to-one level, and I apologize for that, but they're not showing me that. Okay, they're just saying that they crossed over at the same time. It was due to an accident of some sort, but they're all well. They're happy and they're doing well. Hopefully, someone can claim that and understand what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Friday nights, folks, please come on in. Even during the holiday season, as crazy as it gets, every Friday night at 7:30, we have an open circle. You're invited to join us. If you've never sat in circle before, it's free. If you have, it's only $10 a person. And again, everyone is guaranteed a message from spirit. If I'm not giving it, one of my other many qualified mediums that are in the circle will give the messages. It's a wonderful exchange of energies between ourselves and spirit. And please, by all means, join us. I'm absolutely certain you'll love it. Okay. Um, Sharing the video will get your name put into a drawing for the last Wednesday of the month, the week before Christmas and New Year's. I believe it'll be the 26th, the day after Christmas is the drawing. So please share as much as you can. Get people to subscribe to this station. It's really, really important because we're trying to build something here on YouTube, and it'd be appreciated. Okay. Okay. Good, Leanne. Love to meet you. And that's one thing, folks. A lot of times is when you come in, I don't know who you are. So when you introduce yourselves, I can finally put names to faces, and that's fun for me. I enjoy doing that. All right. Okay. And there's no dressing up or anything, folks. It's just come as you are. It's kind of a laid back type of feeling here. It's in my home, so please come join us. Classes will begin after the first of the year. As soon as I can get those brochures up and running, we'll let people know. All right. Okay. Hi, Louise. How are you? All right. Louise, there's a woman here. I don't know if this makes sense to you. Um, she's saying, "Tell Louisa I'm her twin. I'm here." Uh, I don't know that that this is a biological twin, but she's saying that a lot of people referred to the two of you as though you were twins. You did everything together. She just wants you to know she's here. And she's saying, "Oh, for God's sakes, just stop crying about it, will you?" She says, "I'm fine." She says, "And I'm just waiting." She says, "When it's time, I'll be there." Okay. Louise, I mean, she's very forthright, very straightforward, very, matter of fact type of speaking. But I also feel a tremendous amount of love. And she was one person that could make you laugh when the world was upside down and inside out for you. She could still make you laugh or get a smile out of you. But I feel really good with her vibration. She just wants you to know that she's coming through to say hi, and I love you. And I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Um, Jalen, Micus or Micus. Jalen, it's okay. That's, a lot of times, I ask people to, just hi, how are you? Ask questions, whatever, because it helps to bring. A lot of times, it'll help bring our loved ones in. In my meditations, I ask spirit to come in, but ultimately, it's the spirits that come in for you guys. Those are the ones that I read for. Okay, Jalen. The only one that I'm seeing here, and it is just one. It's a man, and he's kind of standing back. Um, wow. He doesn't really want to come forward because he's not sure of me or what this is all about. This is all new to him. You tried talking to him about all things metaphysical before, but he didn't believe in it, and he's still not quite sure that this is for him. But just know that he's here. He looks well, he looks healthy, he looks happy, and he's saying, in time, in time. So just have patience, okay? He'll be coming through again. All right. There's Alyssa Berry. Alyssa, I'm seeing a man here. Just a big smile on his face. And he's saying, that's my girl. I'm not sure who he is. But before, when your name scrolled, I heard that's my girl. A lot of love, a lot of pride. You've accomplished something recently that he's very, very proud of. He's saying, I know you could do it. A lot of people didn't think you could, but I knew you could. You had it in you. Okay. He's just coming in just to bring in a greeting, to let you know he's well. And I don't know if this makes sense to you, but he's saying the farming's a little bit different up here. Um, was your grandfather a farmer in the physical world? Because he's talking. What he said is literally the farm is a little bit different up here, but it's not so hard. He just know that he's here with a greeting and love. He'll be back, but he wants you to take care of yourself. He wants you to do better with taking care of yourself than what you have been. Um, he's saying he's watching, and please excuse me for being this blunt. All right, but he's saying, I can still kick you in the butt if I have to get you to do what you're supposed to do. And he's talking in reference, Alyssa, to your health. He wants you to get it taken care of. He's saying, stop putting things off. You don't have to do that. Not in today's day and age. You don't have to do that anymore. You're going to be fine, but just get it taken care of for me. He's saying, give me a Christmas present. Take care of yourself. All right, and I'll leave that. It's the first I've heard it come through like that too. All right. If anyone is interested, um, I do have gift certificates available for readings, whether it's 15 minutes or a half hour. Just give me a call, and they do make nice Christmas gifts. Okay? All right. Carol Vosberg. Yeah, I see the it says Ocean Marie, yeah, but I'm not sure who that is. But there's a younger woman that comes in, and she's just laughing. It's like literally just half bent over laughing. And she said, and the only message I'm getting for her is, I'll get to you. I'll get to you, Carol, just not tonight. It's like she wants to play a cat and mouse game. She always loved to pull a good joke on someone. But she's saying, don't worry, we'll talk. I wish I could be more explicit than that, but that's all she says. Hey, big brother, love you too. Okay. Speaking of which, Squeak's standing right there with you, and he's laughing. All I'm seeing is him laughing and saying, didn't think you'd ever see this, did you? Well, just so you know, Conrad, it's his fault that I'm doing this. He's the one that got me into this years ago when we were young. Love you. Miss you too. All right. Molly Hearns. Molly, there's a woman here, and I feel, wow, very, very tremendous strength coming from her. It's like when she was here, she ruled the roost. She ruled everything with everybody in the family. Do you know who I'm talking about? Molly, she's just, I guess the best way I can explain it, it's like everything fell apart when this woman passed into spirit. It's like the whole family just, her expression is went to hell in a handbasket. Okay? I don't normally talk like that online, and I do apologize if I'm not trying to be offensive to anyone. But Molly, this is the type of woman she was. She told it like it was right from the hip, man. She played no punches. When she loved you, it was with every fiber in her being. But if she didn't like you, watch out. That's how she impresses me. Anyway, she's here and she wants you to know that she loves you. She always did, regardless of what anybody else said. It's just she expected so much more from you at the time when she was here. But she wants you to know that she loves you. There's tremendous pride coming from her. And she's saying, I understand so much more now. I didn't have to be as strict or have to be that way. But she loves you. Okay? And she says that you can be that. You have that same strength in you. You know that you do. It's just other people have to see it. And she says, you can't please everybody. And that's your biggest problem, Molly, is you want to make everybody happy. But sometimes that's not reality in life. It's like she wants to sit and have this heart to heart with you, and I can't do that right now. But anyway, Molly, know that she's here with love. She's here with strength. And all I can say is remember, when you think about her, remember how she was in the physical world. Remember how she worked and how she talked, because she's trying to give you lessons in how to make things right in your life. She says things are so good, but you need to understand that. And she's going to try and continue to work with her. Talk to her the same as you would anybody else. It means a lot to her. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. All right, we're running low on time here, folks. Just a few quick messages. Again, Friday night open circle at 7:30 here in my home. Message us, either myself or Michelle Forsey, and we can get you the information that you need to get here. Also, if anyone is getting messages or requests from Michelle Forsey, she's not some stranger, folks. She is the administrator for both this show and my Facebook feed, the Facebook Live. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have this show on. So if you get a message from her, please know that, it's okay. She's just we're working to build this up, to get people to understand what we're doing is positive and it's good. So many people run from this stuff because there's so much fear, because they don't understand it. And that's what we're trying to get rid of for a lot of people. All right. I came from a family where it was very prevalent growing up, but it was also hush hush for a lot of us. But once we got beyond that, it's a way of life, and it's a very beautiful way of life because it helps in so many ways. All right. All right, Candy Roback. Candy, there's a little one here for you. And I'm hearing the name Mom, or he's saying Mommy or Mama. Not Mommy, it's Mama. All right. The only way I can express this is, I don't know if it's through miscarriage or whatever. All right. There's a little one here, and all he's saying is, Mama, I love you. He wants you to know that he's okay. And he's saying, look at all of them. And he's talking about all the people that are with him. And he's with family, he's with loved ones. And he says, I'll be here when it's time. But he just wants you to know that he's okay. And he doesn't want you to cry anymore. It's really important to him. He says he doesn't like to see you cry. He wants to see you smile. All right? And I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Wow. I know, folks, this is a hard time of year for a lot of us, myself included. Because our loved ones pass on. But just remember throughout it all, yes, we can miss them, but honor the fact that what you miss is the physical presence of that person here in your life. Because I'm here to tell you with my dying breath, I know that the spirit is with us all the time. Our loved ones only change. They don't disappear. Death is not an end of life. It's a change. They shed the physical body, but they don't leave us. And I know that for a fact because it's how I live my life and it's what I have come to know. I don't expect anyone else to believe it. And a lot of times, until you experience it firsthand, it's difficult to fathom. That's what a lot of our circles are about, is helping you to experience spirit communication yourself firsthand. Because I can sit here and tell you from now till the end of time, and so could anyone else. Until you experience it firsthand, it isn't real. And I would like to just express that that's what Circle's all about, is just so that you can experience it yourself, so that you know the validity of it. And that changes. It lightens up so many things in your life. It makes all the difference in the world. Okay, one more reading, and then I think we're going to call it quits because I'm starting to get tired here. Okay. All right. Tanya Ashley. Tanya, there's a woman that comes in very quiet, very, very, very shy. Would you know who I'm talking about? All right. Anyway, she's here, and she wants you to know that she's here. She doesn't have a lot to say. It's just she's got kind of, her head is down, but I can see this smile on her face. She almost doesn't want to interrupt. Okay. But Tanya, there's a tremendous, every part of her being is just love pouring out of her. And she wants so much to talk, but she's very, very shy. She was this way in life too. It was difficult for her to get to know people, but she loved you. Know that. And that's really important to her. Okay. I thank you all for joining us tonight, as we do every week. Again, next week will be Tuesday on Facebook Live and Wednesday here on YouTube Live. We do ask that if you can, the more that you share this, the more it will get out there. We ask as many people as humanly possible to please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build something here very positive, and in order to do that, we need to get a lot of people, subscribing to our program. So do what you can, and it's greatly appreciated, more than you know. As always, these readings, these shows are free. It's my give back to Spirit for helping me throughout my lifetime, because they help me to help you. Also, if you choose, there is a link where you can make a donation. It would be greatly appreciated. Again, the purpose of the donations is we are trying desperately to get a building where we could have these shows and have Open Circle and have classes and so forth, and lectures, and get guest lecturers come in. We would like to get a whole program going, but in order to do that, it takes money, and we don't have that.
And don't get mad at Michelle if she sends them some
okay,
crazy
please
stuff.
Don't get mad at Michelle if she sends you some crazy stuff. We're trying really hard. This is new to both of us. And all I can tell you, folks, is, if she ever got paid for the hours she puts into putting these shows together, you wouldn't believe how much time it is. And I appreciate it greatly. But anyway, donations are appreciated. We're here every week, Tuesdays on Facebook, Wednesdays on YouTube. Keep in touch. We love you, and have a great week. Thank you.